Three, two, one. What is going on, everybody? Beta! I said I'd do it. I'm here. First stream, 2025, every Monday and Friday, unless I say otherwise. I don't want to say every Monday and Friday, and all of a sudden I get sick, and everybody say, see, it wasn't every. Look, I'm going to be here. Mondays, Fridays, and of course, Nerds of Culture every Thursday at 7 o'clock. And I'm going to make the Mondays and Fridays at 8 p.m. So that way, I have more time to kick it with Maneater when she gets up from work. Every Monday and Friday, unless I don't. That's right. That's exactly right. You get it. You get it. You know me. No, but it's a New Year's resolution. I got myself a little exercise bike for Christmas from the in-laws. So we're gonna get back into shape. My heart pressure's been my blood pressure's been kind of all over the place. And at 44 years old, I'm definitely at that point in my life where like being out of shape or whatever is not as much about how attractive I think I am or I'm not or whatever, right? It's at 44, it's like, holy shit, like, am I gonna get a heart attack? You know, like I'm in that zone of where it's not unheard of for people to get heart attacks and stuff like that. So I had a little bit of a, I wouldn't say a scare, but I got my blood pressure done, and it was like, man, I was like, man, am I in hypertension? Am I about to fucking get some, like, and I used to be in like really, really good shape. So like I've accepted the fact that I'm a chonker now, you know, I'm a big boy, but now physically accepting that and then accepting the health consequences of being that is like two different things. I'm like, okay, let's get back into shape. And the other thing is to stream, right? I'm gonna get back into it. We had a lot of fun last year, especially the year before that when I was streaming more. Yeah, hell, thank you. I gotta trim it up a little bit. Here's the only thing I liked. I don't mind the white beard. Here's the thing though. Here's the thing. I feel I want to age appropriately. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to age appropriately. But I feel like how white it's getting is making me seem older. Like I'm not 60 or 70 to have like a fully white beard. But then the top of my head is black and it's weird. It's like, I don't know. And here's another thing is that when I take pictures and then this kind of blends in, it almost seems like I have one of those like boomer goatees. You know those goatees that boomers have that like it doesn't like have any shape. It just goes out like a giant like trapezoid. It goes down. And whenever I take pictures, because this is darker here, it seems like I got one of those fat ones, you know? I think, don't judge me if I do it, I think I might do one of those just for men where it doesn't make it says it's not black. It just kind of like blackens it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like leaves it a little bit of black and it leaves the pepper in there because I like the pepper, but it also is, I don't know. This trauma in my life or something is giving me some serious white beard. Well, I appreciate you coming through. Redneck Farm Tech, Smoke One Kenobi, I see you over on the YouTube side. What's going on? We got some things to talk about today. We're gonna keep it a little bit short. I figure, you know, the way the algorithm works and the way that just, you know, human beings work is I know that that the crew is gonna take a little bit longer for the crew to come back and I get it. It's like, you know, you come in, sometimes you stream, sometimes you don't, then you take this long hiatus and you got to kind of build, you know, the family back up a little bit to be able to, you know, to do the thing, right? And so it's gonna be a slow start again, but that's all right. We'll get the climb going. But in the meantime, probably not gonna sit here for 2-3 hours, you know, on the first stream out, right? So I think that was kind of also the problem last time when I was streaming, like doing the 3 hour streams and 3.5 hour streams, just because I was just I just yapping yap yap yap. It's Even though it felt fun, it was like when I thought about doing it again, like, oh man, I gotta stream tonight, and I hated. I knew that was never what I wanted to do. Like when I started this, I never wanted it to feel like it was a job. I never wanted to feel any kind of pressure to doing it. So I think doing long ass streams like that kind of like led to a little bit of a burnout. And so I think I'm gonna keep it a little bit snappier. I'll be streaming 3 times a week because one of those is gonna be Nerds of Culture. So I think we're gonna be good. So first thing that we got coming up is gonna be a nurse. A nurse straight up got caught breaking the bones of babies. I want to say I read that they were specifically black babies, but we'll find out for sure here in a little bit. Yeah, fucking crazy. We'll see what the update is on the New York City woman who was set on fire. Set on fire. The video I saw had people walking back and forth, not doing anything. Not doing anything. And by the way, some of those people, if you can call them that, were pigs. Not doing anything. Nobody pulling her, trying to hit her with the coat. You know how just do. Oh man, it's crazy. Wild. We're also gonna, we're gonna talk about like, wow, that's crazy. Trump is gonna be so bad for Palestine, right? There's some headlines from Biden in Israel, and then we're gonna lighten it up a little bit. And we'll lighten it up a little bit. We'll talk about the Golden Globes, see who won, and maybe even do some brain rot if there's an interest at the end of the show to do some brain rot and watch some Pop the Balloon or whatever. Maybe somebody else has another suggestion. Then we'll do that. But that said. I do want to do the thing I always do. And I don't see a really good reason. Yeah, what's up, Elite? I'm here. I did it. I don't really see a good reason to not do this. And if you've been here any amount of time, you know what it is. We start off with watching today's episode of Democracy Now! 12 minutes long, and we go through it just because I know that I think it's a really good way to get some of the world headlines out there and, stay on top of things, even if we don't do a deep dive on it. Beta! What's going on? All right. Oh shit, you guys hear this? Can you hear that? The music? That's some fighter 8-bit music right there, and some 8-bit music. Hold on. Damn. Player two, show your ass what players do. Up, down, left, right, hit on with a stronger time. Yeah, I smoke the strongest. Hold on, we'll get to the news in a second. No coins in the laundromat. You can't help but honor that. Jam man, make a man, more games than the Sega man. All I smoke is chronic rum. That's pretty dope. But that's also good to know that here, before we do this, because I might while Democracy Now! Is playing, I might fix this. All right. I'm looking for, it shouldn't be distracting. Think Blurred's videos with his music in the background. Let me know when you could hear it like background music. This is 45. How about right there? That right there. Or not really. Anybody. Anybody. Your topics are heavy to not have something like brain rot to balance it out. I'm saying. I don't have my headphones on, but you can hear me, but you can't hear any music. What if it was like what if it was at 60%? Is that too loud? Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll play with it. We'll play around with it later. I really like that. Hold on, I gotta figure out what that is. 60 too much? Okay. Hold on. Before that goes away and I forget, I gotta find out who, because that's copyright free music too. That was like, hold on. Oh, there's no back button. All right, I have to go through it later. 50, 55. Yeah, that's what we're at right now. I think we're at 51 right there. So I might change the settings as we go through. But we're about to turn the music off anyway, because it is time now for your world news with Democracy Now!, where we steal some content from people who I think just wouldn't mind, right? Because that's how we leftists do. And if they do mind, then that's fine. They have every right to mind. It won't be brain rot. It'll be Democracy Now! Where is it? I'll just start it up.
It's funded by viewers like you. Please support our work at democracynow.org/give. Welcome to Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. Israeli forces continue their unrelenting assault on the Gaza Strip throughout the weekend, killing scores of Palestinians, even as Israeli and Hamas officials resume talks in Qatar aimed at a ceasefire. Al Jazeera reports Israel carried out over 100 bombings in just 3 days. Earlier today, more than 40 Palestinians were injured when an Israeli drone bombed a school housing displaced people in central Gaza's Nuseirat refugee camp. Before that, an Israeli attack on a residential building in the Burej refugee camp killed 4, and 7 Palestinians, including 2 farmers, were killed in 3 separate attacks in Rafah. In Gaza City's Sheikh Radwan neighborhood, an Israeli airstrike late Saturday killed 11 people, most of them members of the Zud family. Relatives of the dead worked by hand to sift through the ruins of their home, hoping to find loved ones trapped in the rubble.
3 young men, the son's wife, and 3 children are still under the rubble. We retrieved this cousin of mine. Another cousin has been martyred and is now in the hospital. Approximately 11 people have been martyred here.
The Palestinian Ministry of Health reports another baby in Gaza has died of hypothermia, the 8th such death.
Jesus.
In Qatar, representatives Hamas say they've approved a list of 34 Israeli hostages to be released as part of the first phase of a potential ceasefire deal. The list includes all women, children, seniors, and sick people still being held in Gaza. A spokesperson for Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu downplayed talk of progress toward a ceasefire as spin and dismissed Hamas's offer as propaganda and psychological terror, unquote. In the occupied West Bank, 3 people were killed, 8 others wounded, when 2 attackers opened fire on Israeli cars and at a bus near the West Bank settlement of Kedumim earlier today. Israeli soldiers said they were pursuing 2 suspected Palestinian shooters. President Biden's reportedly notified Congress of a new $8 billion arms sale to Israel. The deal
F-35s. Fighter jets.
You can't see it. You can't see it.
Even if it's right next to it, it can't see.
Ha.
Hi. Thank you for this tier 1 sub, Maneater087. Yeah, we're going to be talking about this one a little bit later, but yeah. What did Biden say? He said, if you don't calm down on what's happening in Gaza, we are going to consider a ceasefire deal. Didn't he say that? Like back when they were saying, see how much better the Democrats can be than Trump? They're already considering a ceasefire deal. And there was in the last budget there was I forget the exact amount, X amount of I think hundreds of million, if not a few billion, sent to Israel, and now another 8 billion. So I don't know if there's anybody out there that still exists that thinks that a Harris win would have done anything to save or to benefit Gaza.
Includes artillery shells, small diameter bombs and warheads, and munitions for fighter jets and helicopter gunships. In approving the sale, Biden once again rejected calls to suspend U.S. support for Israel's military over war crimes committed in Gaza. The Council on American Islamic Relations, CAIR, condemned the sale, writing, quote, only racists who do not view people of color as equally human and sociopaths who delight in funding mass slaughter could send Netanyahu even more bombs while his government openly kidnaps doctors, destroys hospitals, and exterminates the last survivors in northern Gaza, CAIR said. Israel's embassy in Brazil helped a 21-year-old Israeli army reservist flee the country after a Brazilian federal court ordered police to open an investigation into possible war crimes he committed in Gaza. That's according to the Israeli newspaper Haaretz, which reports Yuval Vagdani was under investigation for his role in planting explosives and destroying entire neighborhoods in Gaza. The Hind Rajab Foundation, a Belgium-based group advocating for Palestinian rights, had compiled 500 pages of evidence against Vagdani before Israeli diplomatic staff reportedly helped smuggle him out of Brazil. The Israeli military has warned its soldiers they could face arrest while traveling abroad over crimes committed in Gaza. Ukraine.
Did I hear that right? That Brazil was helping him escape? That doesn't sound right. Not with Lula there.
Ukraine's military has launched a surprise cross-border offensive in Russia's Kursk region, where there are reports of fierce fighting. Before Ukraine's renewed offensive, Russia had retaken much of the territory Ukraine seized when it first invaded Kursk last August. On Sunday, one person was killed.
That's wild. Hold on, let me look that up.
Russian forces shelled the city of Nikopol in southeastern Ukraine. Further south, at least 8 people were wounded when Russian troops shelled the city of Kherson. Meanwhile, Russia has vowed to retaliate after it said it shot down 8 U.S.-supplied ATACMS missiles fired by Ukraine at the Russian region of Belgorod. Russian President Vladimir Putin previously threatened to respond to such attacks using Russia's new nuclear-capable hypersonic ballistic missile. On Capitol Hill, House Speaker Mike Johnson squeaked through a win, retaining his gavel on Friday, after Donald Trump called 2 Republican lawmakers to ask them to change their votes to support Johnson. In an acceptance speech, House Speaker Johnson said defending the nation's borders should be Congress's #1 priority.
In coordination with President Trump, this Congress will give our border and immigration enforcement agents the resources that they need to do their job. We will secure the border, we will deport dangerous, criminal, illegal aliens, and finally finish building the border wall.
Earlier,
Dude, these people are such absolute cucks. Like they are the weakest, most wormiest pieces of shit I might have ever seen in Congress. Like, how many times do you see other people? I mean, even if you talk about Bush or you talk about, Obama or anybody, how many other people do you ever see in coordination with Trump? It's like, wait, is he your king? Is like, can you not do anything with, you write law. Like, do your shit. Now, obviously, there is a level of coordination to make laws. I understand that. I understand the president's position with regard to making laws. But the way they have to, call his name out every single time because they know their voters don't give a fuck about anything else but, hey, is this what Trump wants? Like, I get it, you're Congress, but I need to know that what you're doing is what Trump wants. God, I hate these people so much. Also, by the way, I wanted to clarify something. Brazil was going to move for an arrest. It was the Israeli Foreign Ministry that helped sneak the soldier out from. Check this out real quick. I wanted to make sure this was clear. I knew it didn't make sense because Lula is on the left. I don't know how much left. I don't really know that much about him. But check this out. They called the investigation on this dude anti-Israel elements. Sought an investigation last week. It warned Israelis against posting on social media about their military service. And so they... Israel has helped the former soldiers leave Brazil after legal action was initiated by him by a group accusing Israelis of war crimes in Gaza Strip. So, yeah. I'm surprised it wasn't the United States. Honestly, I'm surprised we didn't just fly some Airbuses down there, pick them up. What's that that sky hook thing that was in Batman? Just get him out of there. God, I hate it here.
In the proceedings after the first roll call vote, the Democratic delegate from the U.S. Virgin Islands, Stacey Plaskett, addressed the chamber. She asked why delegates representing 4 million U.S. citizens from the Virgin Islands, the Northern Mariana Islands, Puerto Rico, and the District of Columbia were not called to vote before her microphone was cut.
This body and this nation has a territories and a colonies problem. What was supposed to be temporary has now effectively become permanent. We must do something about this problem so that these 4 million...
With the House Speaker voted in, a joint session of Congress is meeting today is scheduled to count electoral votes and certify Donald Trump's win.
Which they did already, without event, without incident, which is weird. I think that's the way it's supposed to go, right? He won. He got most of the votes, and today it was. Wait, what the fuck did she say? So she's talking about how. I'll be honest with you, the details of what she's talking about, I don't know. Because she's talking about what was temporary is now permanent. And in that, what she's saying right there, I don't know the context. But the bigger context is how we are treating our colonies, right? Our Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, America Samoa, all these territories that we have, that we own, that we do not allow to become sovereign nations on their own, but we don't allow them to vote. We don't get them we don't give them a voice in Congress, and we just extract from them, just like it was the good old days of 1700s, and just extraction. What is it called? Settler, exploitive, extractive, settler, something. I don't know.
Win. Outgoing Vice President Kamala Harris, who repeatedly called her election rival Trump unfit for office, will oversee the process as the president of the Senate. This comes exactly 4 years after a horde of Trump supporters attacked the U.S. Capitol in an attempt to delay the certification or stop it of Joe Biden's win and keep Trump in power. Trump has vowed to pardon those convicted for taking part in the Capitol insurrection. One of those convicts is 32-year-old Anthony Vo, who recently fled to Canada instead of reporting for his 9-month prison term. Vo, who's since been giving interviews and snowboarding at the Whistler Resort, is hoping to receive a Trump pardon or asylum from the Canadian government. So
why would he get asylum? I don't understand. Like at Canada? Why would Canada give a Jan 6er asylum?
At the Whistler Resort is hoping to receive a Trump pardon or asylum from the Canadian government. Meanwhile,
What a dumb piece of
Donald
shit.
Trump is set to become the first felon to serve as U.S. president after New York Judge Juan Merchan upheld his felony conviction in his 2016 election subversion hush money case. Trump is scheduled to be sentenced this Friday, January 10th, though he's not expected to receive any prison time.
Not expected. The judge specifically stated, and in the statement he said, this is not typical of what we do, but given the the extreme circumstances, yada yada yada, he made it very clear that he will not serve any time in prison. He will get sentenced, and it'll be something. It'll be just whatever, but it's not going to be commuted, and he will be sentenced, and he will be a convicted felon until the rest of his decrepit fucking orange life.
In more Trump news, the president-elect hosted far-right Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida Saturday. Trump described Meloni, who also has close ties to Elon Musk, as a fantastic woman who's, quote, really taken Europe by storm, unquote. Meloni's meeting with President Biden later this week as he travels to Rome and the Vatican. The Pulitzer Prize-winning political cartoonist Ann Talniss has quit the Washington Post after her editors rejected a cartoon depicting billionaires genuflecting to President-elect Trump. Talniss says it was the first time since she began her work at the newspaper in 2008 that she had a cartoon killed because of who or what she chose to aim her pen at.
No, see, here's the thing, Ann Talniss. What you don't understand is that we live in a very sensitive time right now. It is dangerous out there. I would say that there are certain people that we need to be able to put Susan Turpin. What's going on? Hello. There are certain people that we need to make sure we think every time we see them. And that is firemen, paramedics, your military, your police, and your CEOs. Because one got killed, and now we need to make sure we let people know you can kill anyone you want. Sometimes you'll even get caught. But there is where we draw the line is with CEOs. We will not tolerate.
The draft of the cartoon depicts big tech owners kneeling at Trump's feet, offering up sacks of cash.
With fucking Mickey Mouse. Fuck yes. That's fucking good. That's really fucking good because fuck Disney. This is so... Listen, if you guys watch Nerds of Culture, you guys already know, but this is so perfect given their recent bullshit on pulling trans storylines after the election comes out. Trans storylines that, just like Ernie said, had already been written, had already been shot, had already been voiced. So nobody's gonna fucking do this whole like, oh yeah, it was an idea that was pitched and we shot it down. No. Trump won, and this right here, what you're seeing, is what happened.
Among them is Amazon founder and Washington Post owner Jeff Bezos. Just 2 months ago, the Post featured Ann Talniss in a video celebrating her work.
I mean, just look at all the autocrats that hate editorial cartoonists. I mean, and not in this country, hopefully, but in, a lot of my colleagues overseas are thrown in jail for doing cartoons about powerful people. A lot of people don't realize that, we're journalists. We're opinion journalists, but we are journalists. And that is our job as editorial cartoonists, to bring up sometimes uncomfortable truths.
On Friday, Ann Talniss published an online post titled, Why I'm...
I just realized it's really loud. Hold on. I just realized that none of my plugins were on. Did I sound like shit earlier? Like way too loud? Was I like clipping? I need y'all to have my back when I get like that. I was like, wait, why is my thing in the red? And I realized none of my plugins were on. I have been fine? Okay. All right, well. Guess my voice is just naturally awesome. No, I don't know, just kidding.
Quitting the Washington Post, in which she writes, quote, "I will not stop holding truth to power through my cartooning because, as they say, democracy dies in darkness." That's the slogan of the Washington Post. This comes after Jeff Bezos prevented the Washington Post from endorsing Kamala Harris for president, and as Amazon's Prime Video service announced it's acquired exclusive licensing rights to a new behind-the-scenes documentary about incoming First Lady Melania Trump.
Oh my
Amazon
God.
also plans to donate $1 million
Screw phase, what's
to
going
Trump's
on?
inauguration fund, and said it would stream the event on Prime Video as a separate in-kind donation worth another $1 million. Later in the broadcast, we'll speak with...
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Of everything wrong with that woman, this doesn't even belong on the list. Now, I want to make sure that's clear before I continue. However, if they do not bring up her nude shots and what is ultimately, definitely in the eyes of conservatives, her pornography, then I will consider it a very, very dishonest documentary.
with Boston University historian Quinn Slobodian, author of Crack Up Capitalism. North Korea fired a suspected intermediate-range ballistic missile into the sea earlier today as U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken visited Seoul, where he called for the U.S., South Korea, and Japan to band together against Pyongyang's warming relationship with Moscow. Blinken's visit
Band together? Like, what do you mean? Like, South Korea is a puppet state for the United States. And we have had Japan in our pocket since, I hate to say it, since Hiroshima and Nagasaki. What more do you need to band together? No, this is propaganda. This is just saber rattling, and it doesn't mean anything. If anything, all it's supposed to do is secure further sanctions into North Korea so that when their people are malnutrition and starving, we can continue to blame everyone else besides us, ourselves. Like the Avengers or some shit. No, seriously, for sure. The opinion guy, capitalism is the best system of all time. You're in the right place. Hell yeah, stick around.
Comes amidst a deepening political crisis in South Korea as authorities have failed to execute an arrest warrant for impeached President Yoon Suk-yeol, who remains barricaded behind heavy security. Tense protests pitting Yoon's supporters and his critics have erupted near the presidential residence. Yoon defenders have been holding signs reading "Stop the Steal," a reference to Trump's 2020 election subversion campaign. This is a protester in Seoul.
I appreciate the follow.
Now our country, the Republic of Korea, is fighting against Chinese agents and those who are subservient to socialism. But we will recover soon. Our president, Yoon Suk-yeol, is at the forefront of this fight. Just as U.S. President Trump has stood against a fraudulent election, we will reveal the truth about the fraudulent elections in our country as well.
MAGA has spread to South Korea. Is this are we for real right now? I mean, I'm not surprised, right? I mean, this is how it works. This is how it works. This is exactly how it works. You create a puppet state, you control you know what's funny is we look at places like Russia and China and North Korea, and we look at how they control media, right? State-run media and all that, which, by the way, they do, right? And they should get criticism for that. However, I find it hilarious, just completely hilarious, that we have people that think we don't do the same thing. This is wild. The South Korean people are rising up against socialism. Is that what they're doing? Are they? Because it sounds like they're rising up against a democratic process that succeeded in an election they don't like. I don't know that socialism is when the guy you don't like wins. Socialism is when I lose.
And two of Canada's biggest newspapers are reporting Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is preparing to resign as Liberal Party leader as soon as today. Trudeau has faced growing calls to step down amidst high inflation and after his finance minister quit amidst a public spat over how to respond to Trump's vow to impose a 25% tariff on Canadian goods. And those are some of the headlines. This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org.
There we go. All right, that's a good start. What is it? Where are we at? Yeah. You can always count on Democracy Now! to give us what we need. Susan Turpin, thanks for the hydrate. I will. Trudeau will resign. Canada is rejecting socialism. It's a beautiful moment in history right now because, as you all know, Trudeau was a socialist. He pretty much like you had Trudeau and Karl Marx. They were there. The opinion guy, do you know what a socialist is? Do you know what socialism is? I don't mind if somebody were to look at socialism, right, learn about it and go, yeah, this system is garbage, right? And then bring arguments against it. You're not going to change my mind. Probably, I doubt it because I'm confident in my own ability to reason and into fact find and stuff like that. But if you did the same thing and then you came out of it saying, yeah, I read it, I've learned about it, I can steel man it for you right now. Here's why it is a shit system. I would go, okay, well, agree to disagree. That's fine. What I find hilarious, and you guys will never understand this, but maybe you can hear me. You can hear the sincerity in my voice. I'm not trying to dunk on you or anything, but I think you need to understand that nah, fuck it. You guys look really fucking stupid when you guys say things like Biden is a socialist or that Trudeau is a socialist or that the democratic process that just happened in South Korea is socialism because the person is more left than whatever. When you guys call Walls a socialist, like these things, all you're communicating, all you guys are doing, being loud about is that you don't know what socialism is. That's it. So to anybody, even, by the way, because I've had this conversation with other capitalists, when other capitalists, like other Republicans or even like other liberals, right, they hear like people like you, yeah, says a socialist. Wouldn't the socialists know what socialism is? Right? I mean, that makes sense. I've been told that people like you, whenever people like you talk, other capitalists are like, oh my God, shut the fuck up. You make us look stupid. Like, go find out what socialism is. That way you can dunk on it really good. You know what I'm saying? You can come in here and be like, oh yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? All right. Let's go with, by the way, if anybody has any, I'm probably just gonna look up a pop the balloon. But if anybody has any brain rot ideas, feel free to DM me on Discord or just throw it in the chat. I don't think there's gonna be enough people from here for me to lose it. With that said, let's continue on with the world being on fire. As some of you may have heard, there is a nurse in Virginia who has been arrested due to a number of babies in the hospital. And please, you know what? I keep saying I'm not sure, and we'll watch a news thing on it here in a second. But let me see something real quick. Was it not specifically black babies? Am I making that up? Nurse breaking bones. Yes, black babies. This nurse was going to black babies in NICU and breaking their bones. This is the world that we're in right now. This is the world that we're living in. While you got people out there worried about who's trans and who's not, and if they're playing soccer or whatever the fuck, when they're wondering, oh, should we put more fucking razor wire in the Rio Grande? We have mass shootings. I'm sick of it. Sick of it. You could let me see. Yeah, you could put it in what is that thing called? Didn't I have where'd the fucking suggestion thing? This is how I haven't streamed this so long. I don't even know where the suggestion thing is. Promote yourself, introduce yourself. Oh, that's because I have it collapsed. Yeah, topic suggestions inside Left Face content. Topic suggestions will be good there. That way, if I get more than one and I don't get to it, I'll have a place to like next time for Friday. But yeah, this is what's going on. Let's check out this video real quick.
Just over 3 miles from Henrico Doctors Hospital, a county judge held NICU nurse Erin Strotman without bond Friday. This after Henrico police charged her with felony child abuse and neglect and felony malicious wounding in connection with injuries a baby at the hospital sustained on November 10th of 2024. Now, during her arraignment, Strotman told the court she last worked at Henrico Doctors around Thanksgiving, but said she was still being paid. The hospital is calling her a former employee, but Strotman said she did not know she had been terminated.
This is an ongoing investigation spanning potential offenses committed in both 2023 and 2024.
Hospital officials say 3 babies were found with unexplained fractures in November and December of last year, and that is similar to incidents involving 4 other infants who were being treated at the same NICU in the summer of 2023. The hospital announced it was pausing admissions to the NICU right before Christmas.
This right now is one date of offense involving 1 child, but that is not precluding the fact that this investigation is ongoing and that we will continue to work on building cases if there is evidence present to build other cases.
Yeah, because maybe it was like maybe it was some other nurse breaking bones out there. Who knows? You know what I mean? It's just like you don't want to jump to conclusions right now. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes just these nurses just go around breaking bones of specifically. You know what? We're about a quarter of the way through this video, and I wonder, or a third rather, are they going to bring up the fact that they were black babies? I wonder. Let's see. I don't understand how someone can do that to babies or children in general. They just don't understand why they hurt. They just hurt, and to violate the parents' trust. You know what it is though? It kind of reminds me of, you know, when we look at like sociopaths, when we look at, you know, people, they go out and have body parts in their freezers and stuff, and we say, how can they do that? Like, I can't, and it's because you can't imagine having a broken mind. Like, you can't imagine that. Like, and then if you do, your brain is like, this is very uncomfortable to think about, so let's not do that anymore. That would be great. These people are not well. And I'm not, by the way, I'm not saying that, oh, she's just sick and yada yada yada. No. What I mean is, I said it's like that because for her, she doesn't see these babies as human. Literally. Like me, I'm a suburban kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm a suburban kid, and I don't understand how people don't give a shit that their dogs, they hunting dogs, and they go out there and hunt boar and their dogs get all fucked up and shit like that. Like, yeah, they're just fucking dogs. But like, I love my dogs, so I can't imagine that. So like, my dogs are more to me than a tool or whatever, right? That's how like people like this are. She sees those babies as not human. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is what it is. Look at this fat incel streamer preaching socialism to other losers because mommy and daddy didn't give enough participation. Well, I'm 44, so of course I didn't get enough participation trophies. You know, this is before participation. You're right. Maybe if I had gotten more participation trophies, I wouldn't be a socialist today. Thanks for rubbing it in. You know, enjoy Trump, Gordo, MAGA. Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. All right. Let's see what's going on with this nurse.
To find if there's additional criminal culpability.
Family members of 3 of the 7 babies came to court Friday. They hugged and cried together as they met for the first time. Among them, Dominique Hackey. His son Noah suffered a fractured tibia while in the Henrico Doctors NICU in September of 2023. Child Protective Services founded Level 1 child abuse of Noah by an employee at the hospital, but CPS was not able to identify that employee. But according to CPS records obtained exclusively by CBS 6, Stroutman was placed on paid administrative leave in 2023 after the hospital conducted an internal investigation into the initial 4 cases. At the time, she had worked at the NICU for approximately a year. She was not criminally charged at that time, and it's unclear when Stroutman's suspension ended.
What?
Strictly, they failed on multiple different.
Was not able to identify that employee. But according to CPS records obtained exclusively by CBS 6, Stroutman was placed on paid administrative leave in 2023 after the hospital conducted an internal investigation into the initial 4 cases. At the time, she had worked at the NICU for approximately a year.
So she was already suspended when 4 other babies had compound fractured bones. She wasn't criminally charged and then went back to work. What?
Was not criminally charged at that.
Let me tell you something here. Let me say something. I'm going to say this is a hot take right now. This is a hot take right now, okay? I want you to hear me out. Those babies didn't die. Bones heal, and they're young too, so their bones heal. They're like Wolverine. Little babies like Wolverine. Do you understand how much fucking money you would get suing the ever-loving dog shit out of that hospital, especially after this comes out? Like, not only did one of your employees do this to the baby, but you could have fired them before and brought them back. Oh my God. I might actually just shut down the hospital. Like, I don't know how they would not be able to financially recover after I was done with them. No fucking way.
That time, and it's unclear when Stroutman's suspension ended.
They failed. Strictly, they failed on multiple different levels with multiple different families, and they need to be held accountable as well. Because that shouldn't have happened. If they were suspicious of some person enough to let them go, they shouldn't have brought them back. So that's on them. They failed.
Yep.
Simple.
Do you feel like the county failed, future babies that were in the NICU at that hospital?
When we talk about what happened back in 23 and in 24, we can look at it from a standpoint of not just the individual culpability, but if there was a systems failure.
So potentially there could be even criminal charges beyond just the person that committed the acts?
If there are individuals who need to be held accountable and we have the evidence to sustain that accountability, then we will pursue it.
HCA, which owns Henrico Doctors Hospital, sent us a lengthy statement, which you can find in full on our website. It said in part, "We are both shocked and saddened by this development in the investigation and are focused on continuing to care for our patients."
is to try to make sure we move our money around because we're about to get sued out of our asshole. I'm just, maybe that's how it ends. I don't know.
And providing support to our colleagues who have been deeply and personally impacted by this investigation.
My bad.
HCA did not answer
I was
any
close.
of our questions about what happened with the internal investigation back in 2023 when Aaron Strautman was placed on paid administrative leave at that time. In Henrico County, I'm Melissa Hippolyte for CBS 6.
So, something's wrong here. Something is wrong here. Virginia nurse accused of fracturing bones of black newborns in cases involving 7 babies in NICU. Did anybody hear her say anything about those babies being black? This white nurse, just in case we don't know what she looks like, let's put her fucking disgusting fucking face up. Let's see. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. This woman right here targeted specifically black babies, and we just had a whole, who is this? CBS. A CBS station did a whole story on it. And by the way, this came out, I think, like last week or something. This was only 3 days ago. So why wouldn't they bring that up? Why wouldn't they bring that up? Interesting, right? Interesting. Makes you wonder. So check this out. So I want to, this right here, Screwface Capone, that dude, that troll that came through earlier. What's going on, Eugenio B? Welcome to Left Face. We'll see if he's still laughing when he doesn't get his cheap eggs. I want you all to brace for something, okay? I want you all to brace yourselves for something. MAGA, right? Just by them being MAGA, they're two things. They are extraordinarily selfish, right? They are absolutely do not give a fuck about anybody else but their own person, right? And maybe the family around them. That's it. Right? That's why they don't want free healthcare. That's why they fight against free lunches, because it is not my job to make sure you don't die of a preventable disease. If you are so poor that you cannot get healthcare, that's sad. I will pray for you, but it's not my responsibility to make sure you get healthcare. But on top of being selfish, I won't say all of them. Some of them are just maybe ignorant, right? Might be a better word, or they're ghouls, right? They're pieces of shit. And they do know, but they're gonna still, have those opinions. But there's a large number of them that are just fucking stupid, that are just actually stupid people. And it's about if I was any more clear, I would be approaching ableism. We don't do that here, right? The reason why I'm bringing this up right now is I want you all to brace yourselves, because the price of eggs might go down, right? Gas might go down. And that's not going to mean, right? We're going to know, like, I'm not telling you anything new right now, but that's not going to mean that, oh, wow, maybe we were wrong. Trump's actually doing a good job. right? No, they're going to figure out a way to get these to go down by cutting shit that nobody else gives a fuck about because they're just going to say it's socialism, right? The Republicans could fuck over Social Security. They could fuck over other social safety nets, libraries who have like 0.001 fucking whatever percent of the budget are on the chopping block, being considered to pull funding even more. Exactly. Retiring is 75. So I keep hearing this. I hear this often. I hear like, wow, it's going to be funny when the terrorists make everything go up or groceries aren't going to go down or, I don't know that that's going to happen. And while I think Trump is a bad leader and he's a shit president, he's a horrible person, I think he's a fucking excellent, really, really good con man. Now, hear me out. To be a good con man, you have to be able to con people. You have to be good at that craft. And that's what he's good at. He's always been good at it. That's why he has these failing businesses up and down, and he's still he may or may not be a billionaire, but even if he's not a billionaire, he's still, I don't think anybody argues that he's very wealthy. And it's because he is a really good con man. So if he's a good con man, he knows he has to deliver. He has to deliver on why people voted him in. He has to figure out a way to get cheaper groceries, right? Because that's the only reason why other people who otherwise might not be MAGA want him in. They're struggling. They're struggling at the grocery store. If they continue to struggle, then then the Republican Party gets no win. I think he's going to figure it out. Honestly, that's why that's the whole point of my rant right here. I think he's going to figure it out. I think he's going to be able to get food prices lower. I think he's going to figure out a way to get, and it's probably going to be like more fracking. He's going to take away environmental protections in Alaska, or he's going to fuck up the earth, right? And that's what I mean. Those are the things that are going to be like, no, it's a bad thing. And they're going to go, ha ha, you were wrong. Gas is $1.50 a gallon now. Right? $400 groceries are now $170. Ha ha, you were wrong. And we're going to sit here and go, but you've murdered the planet to do it. But you've murdered people to do it. You know what I'm saying? And we have to be able to be ready. Lingrush 69, welcome. When are we taking over Canada? I think Canada needs to absorb the people who want to go up there. Like, I need Canada to like maybe take Washington, Oregon, California. I will go join that new part of Canada that way. As long as I get to keep my pension. The other thing is whether he actually gives a shit about Project 2025 plans or not. Again, I think if we keep the framework, if we answer every question in the context of how, like, I'm a con man, right? So you have to think, if I was a con man, how can I make this work in my favor? Does he care about Project 2025? The actual answer is no. He doesn't give a fuck about Project 2025. He doesn't give a fuck about the Bible. He doesn't give a fuck about the United States. He doesn't give a fuck about anything except his own pockets. And what he's going to do for these next 4 years is going to be to the benefit of the wealth of the Trump family. Period. Right? And so if there's things in the Project 2025 that can allow for that to happen, that's what's going to happen. There was a video I saw the other day that I think was pretty interesting. Did you know, real talk, Trump was a huge LGBTQ ally. This is why we talk about, right? We say this. We said this on Nerds of Culture, right? Whenever that thing I heard somebody else say, like I'm going to use it a lot. We don't need to be allies. We need to be accomplices, right? Trump was an ally. What was the one that he did? Miss Universe, right? Wasn't that Trump's deal? Miss Universe talked about exactly Screwface. Yep, talked about how he didn't care if trans women were inside Miss Universe. There was all this uproar, like, well, they're actually men and they shouldn't be in it. And Trump was like, no, I don't care. And then he's on the news. People were like, well, so you think? He's like, hey, if she can win, if a trans woman can win, yeah, he's using the right pronouns. He's defending them being allowed. You know why? Because that is, again, he's a good con man. So who do I need to pander to be able to make my bag right now? And in that particular year, in that particular situation, he needed to pander to the community that likes dressing up and glam and all that stuff. Who's that? That's the LGBT community, you know? And it's like, I'm going to say that's okay. And now it's they're disgusting and this and that and blah 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 blah, right? We need a ban. Okay. Does he care about trans issues? I don't think so. I don't think he gives two shits about trans issues. I don't think he cares one iota. I don't think he's disgusted about it. I don't think he's happy about it. I don't think he thinks twice about it. You know what he gets? He gets a report that says, hey, your constituents really fucking hate trans people. He's like, okay, so I guess so do I then. How can we fuck these people over? You know, that's what they want, right? Hey, do we need to fuck them over? We do. Okay, yeah, let's fuck them. Fuck them over. I don't care. Because he doesn't give a fuck about anybody but himself. Tired of us not having them as our 51st state. Nah, bro, 51st state. You're really bad at this, Ling Rush. I don't know what's going on. You followed me. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Are you doing the Trump thing right now? Is this because Trump wanted to make them? I don't care. I don't care about that. I think it would be silly. I know, right? Me too. Look, here's what I'll tell you, Ling Rush 69. Did y'all know that the United States already has attacked Canada twice? We tried to take territory from Canada twice. And we got our asses whooped twice. Look at it. Hey, Trump, you know, Lonia don't like trans people. Yeah, exactly. I did 24 years in the Air Force. My last 13 years was as a combatant, right? I was what they call a Air Force special warfare operator. And one of my deployments was with the Canadian Special Ops guys. And let me tell y'all something. I'm not saying at all that the United States has a weak army. We absolutely have the strongest, obviously, right? I mean, we don't sit there and let our population die without healthcare for nothing. It's so that we can, you know, put every fucking penny we have into the military. And there's a reason for that. Yeah. But if you think for 1 second, the countries that Americans stereotypically make fun of, like Canada or France or whatever, if you think these countries don't have some bad motherfuckers in them in their military, you gotta get out the country a little bit. You gotta leave the country every now and then. Maybe your town or your state. All right. I hope you have some. I really hope y'all have some brain rot for me when I go check that channel, because yeah. Grab this link for brain rot. It's some new shit for you. All right, let's see what this is. Oh shit, that was loud. Best dressed today, brunch theme. BM official. Welcome to Best Dressed Today's in this series. We have people coming out with their best outfits, and the theme of our judges will decide who they think beautiful. I love it already. I like it a lot. A lot. I gotta put it over here. Let's put that on standby. Pause that bad boy. Okay, I like it. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. No. Yeah, that's our brain rot. Found it. I know L sent some nerdy redneck and topic suggestions. How long is this one? Prophecy is fulfilled. 2 minutes? Yeah. We'll probably watch some of these shorter ones. I like that. So if you are a mod, feel free to moderate how you so choose. I'll just put that out there. All right. The reason why I asked to make sure we have some brain rot ready is because, let's see, we have Nurse breaking the bones of black babies. We have The World is on Fire from Democracy Now! We have the next story up. Woman set on fire in New York City subway. So hold on a second. All right, Ling Rush. You're timed out for 10 minutes. You're more than welcome to be here. You don't have to be a socialist to be here, and you could even argue. I like arguing, so I don't typically shy away from that. Matter of fact, I probably I annoy people who are regulars here because I can get stun locked in arguing. So I don't mind people arguing. But if you're gonna be a troll, you're gonna be a little shit, then you're gonna get timed out. And if you still want to be a troll and a little shit, then you're just gonna get banned. And I don't want to ban you. All right. Let's tranquilo. See. I'm calm. I'm not a mod on the Twitch side. Well, shit, son. Let's go ahead and fix that. Boom. ¿Dónde está? Oh, don't ban. Fuck it. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Mod. The Elite X1. You've been a mod for a long ass time, Susan Turpin. There you go. Yeah, I think, I don't know, maybe like 6 months ago. I don't know. I thought I said it. It was, I think I made you a mod around the same time. Oh my God, brain farting. Who's the other moderator? Video game guy. It's gonna come to me later. I'm brain farting. I feel bad for forgetting. Anyways, so we have let's see. Let's change the ticker, not the ticker. Let's change the no, not Gold Cartridge Gamer. He's from the Blurred Koa. Sigfang. Goddamn. Sigfang. I think whenever Sigfang was a mod, I modded you, Susan Turpin. All right, let's change this title. Let's see. Nurse breaks bones of black babies. Let's change it to woman set on fire in NYC subway. That's better. Take a break. You know, you might be right. You might be right, actually. All right, let's check this out. You already be sad.
And developing tonight, we now know the identity of the woman who was burned to death on the subway earlier this month. Fox 5's Jessica Formoso joins us live from Toms River, New Jersey, where police say she once lived. Jess.
Natasha, that's right. The victim, 57-year-old Debrina Kwam. Police tell us that it was here in Toms River where she last lived in this senior living community. Now, as expected, neighbors shocked to hear that she was the victim of that senseless act of violence. The homeless woman who was burned alive in a subway car in Coney Island last Sunday morning. Now, we knocked on a door and a woman answered. She told us that she bought this home in April, and in May, she says a woman by the name of Debrina rang her doorbell looking for her mother. She told her she was the new owner, but she could take down her information. The woman, Debrina, she says, told her that she didn't have a phone. It was about a 15-minute conversation, and then she says she hopped back in the cab and left. You're about to hear from her and also a neighbor who did not want her face on TV.
She looked clean. She did not look sick or hungry or anything like that. She just stopped by. All in my mind was family didn't tell her that they were moving. Very devastating that something like that would happen. But even more that this is happening today, you know?
If that was that woman, I can't understand how she ended up in the subway in the circumstances she was in.
Now, police arresting 33-year-old Sebastian Zapeta, migrant from Guatemala, who entered the country illegally in 2018. They say he allegedly lit Kwam's clothes on fire. Police believed she was homeless and sleeping on the subway when she was set on fire. Zapeta has been charged with first-degree murder. It took some time, however, to identify the victim, and that's because her body was burned beyond recognition. They had to use fingerprinting and dental records, as well as DNA testing. Now, Olga, the woman we spoke to, tell us that when she found out the name through the media, she knew right away that there was a connection. She remembered that last name from the documents when closing on her home. Of course, she is shocked and cannot believe that woman, that victim, was standing in front of her back in May. That's the latest we have from Toms River. I'm Jessica Formoso, Fox 5 News.
That shit is fucking sad. I need to recruit you. I need to recruit you over some help. I'm trying to find the video. Oh wait, is this it? Nope. Wait, yeah, I think it is. Oh, okay, never mind. All right. And of course, nobody did a damn thing. Nobody did a damn thing. Oh, that's sad. Check this out. This is her. Subway victim, Debrina Kwam's fiery and stuns friends from her happy past. I see shit like this, and I'm like, look at her. Like, she's out. She's partying. She's doing her thing. She's like, hey, take a picture of me, you know. And then she's homeless. And she's homeless, sleeping on a fucking subway train car. And then it's just randomly set on fire. I can't find the video, unfortunately. Or fortunately, maybe. Wrong button. But I will say that it's pretty fucked up. If you all find it, link it to me, but it's pretty fucked up. I've seen two different versions. I think that's it. You think what's it? Did you put a link in? It didn't let you? Did it block your link or something? I've seen two different versions. The one was it censored, and then there was another one that was not censored. And the recording is from outside the subway car, looking directly into the subway car. And hard pass on imagery. That's fair. That's fair. Looking into the subway car, and she's standing up, like she's leaning over on fire, which means that she's still, like, in that video that we're watching, she's still probably alive, right? Like, is she past being saved or not? I don't fucking know, but she's probably alive. And in the video, you see people walking back and forth. You see police walking back and forth, and nobody getting her with a fire extinguisher. I know there's got to be a fire alarms, or there's got to be shit. It's a fucking New York subway. Of course, there's going to be like a pull here type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I remember watching it, and you know, outside of the horror, of course, of being watching somebody set on fire, I just could not fucking believe that not anybody, not police, not anybody. Like, I'm imagining, like, I don't know, like, tell me what, put in chat, what would y'all do? Like, what could you imagine, right? I guess you could always say, who knows until you're there, right? But I'm thinking, like, maybe kick her, right? Like try to kick her to, like, knock her down, and then take a jacket or my shirt and, like, something. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck. They just said, damn, that bitch is on fire. That's wild. That's fucking wild. And then keep walking. Like, not my business. Yeah, we're fucked. I mean, it's New York. They're notorious for not caring about their fellow man. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what happened with Daniel Penny, right? That's what happened with Daniel Penny. Fucking put that motherfucker in a chokehold for screaming, by the way, for screaming. Not for threatening somebody with a weapon, for screaming. Killed him, got away with it. All right. Moving on. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because they already talked about it in the Democracy Now! Segment. But I just want to reiterate something, and I know there are some of y'all were really upset with Harris's loss. I know that I don't know about anybody here, but maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. It doesn't matter. I understand. Now you guys are really going to see what happens with Gaza. Now you guys are really going to see. I heard that a lot on the internet. If anybody is following what is happening in Palestine right now, I need you to understand that Israel has not slowed down. Israel is continuing to murder civilians, and their goal is to complete their genocide and then move in to Gaza and reestablish settlements there. They are continuing to defy international law and continuing to build settlements in the West Bank. Their goal is to reestablish what they call Greater Israel. And what Greater Israel is the Israel whose map you might find in a Bible. That's what Greater Israel is. right? Where you had the kingdom of Solomon and then kingdom of Judah, I want to say. The kingdom of Solomon and the kingdom of Judah were the two big kingdoms. They want all that to be Israel. You know that because, we've seen Netanyahu pull up slides behind him. And when he puts up, a map of Israel and to highlight where Gaza is, it's not demarked on there? The West Bank. Oh, is it maybe just cut out? Is it maybe just it's not relevant to the slide? So maybe it was like cut out. You know how the Great Lakes, caused the top of the top border to make, the shape of the United States in that area. So maybe there's like a little vacant area where the West Bank. Nope. The West Bank is there. It's just fully colored and labeled Israel. The genocide is continuing on. And today, am I right? Today? January 4th? Okay, 2 days ago. 2 days ago, the very president who said 3 days before the election, 3 days before November 8th, said, or the week prior rather, said, you know what? I think we are going to consider, couldn't just do it. We're going to consider a weapons embargo, a weapons ban, right? To Israel. Which everybody knew was bullshit because where we're at right now, you would just do it. Like maybe the election day would have turned out differently if instead of announcing if they don't stop and we're giving them 30 days, maybe it says we have decided to enact an embargo. And within that week, because of the embargo, we saw Israel pull out of Gaza. I bet you fucking money November 8th would have came out differently. I'm not sure how active it is, but I heard that real life Gundams exist. If they start fighting wars with them, I'm crashing out. If by crashing out, do you mean enlisting? Listen, man. Here's the problem with being an atheist. Let me tell you all the one. If y'all happen to not be an atheist, let me give you the downside to being an atheist. I don't believe in an afterlife. Like I got this one time to experience my life. I got this one time to experience my children and my grandchildren. I got this one time to experience love with my wife. And I'm not a Christian. I'm not Muslim. I'm not anything that's like there is something bigger than me, right? I do have a purpose to something bigger. That's why I'm a socialist. But I don't know if there's something so big, like ideologically speaking, right? I would give my life to save somebody's life. Sure, I think that's worth it. But ideologically speaking, like for a movement, I don't know that. You might see me put on a red hat if there's fucking Gundams parked up my house. That's what I'm getting to. All right. If you pull up with fucking Gundams, I'm like, oh, MAGA. Yeah, let's go, Trump. We got to come up with a signal, right? If you all see me, I'll do something, right? I'll do the okay sign, but I'll do it on the left hand, not the right hand. And then you guys will know, like, oh, he didn't want to get squashed by a Gundam. So I apologize ahead of time. I'm not going up against a Gundam. I'm sorry. Robo knows what Gundam is. You ain't gonna talk. I can't. You know what's funny? All joking aside, what's funny is when you're given briefings, because there's different levels, right? So you enter where you're allowed to know classified. What's it called? It's called for official use only, right? Then you get a secret, and the secret's like your normal military stuff, right? So it's that way they can tell you where you're going to get deployed and where blah, 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 right? But then there's another one called top secret, and only specific people in the military have top secret. And I have top secret. I had top secret. And in the training that you get, every time you get read into something top secret, one of the things that they teach you is you're not even allowed to deny that you can say something. It's kind of funny. It's like you're not allowed to dance around it. You're not allowed to like for instance, let's go with Gundams, right? If I said, let's say it's real. If it's real, I mean, I cannot say anything about that. Boom, I'm arrested. Speaking of, remember that Air Force dude that showed top secret maps of Ukraine and Russian movements? Remember that guy? I think 20 years. 20 years. What if you actually are going, then thanks for swinging by, Jon Stewart. Appreciate you. Check this out. Air Force leaked documents, airman jail, prison, convicted. I don't know. 15 years. I don't know if y'all remember, right? It was an airman who shared top secret maps in his gaming Discord. Because he was just like, hey, this is cool. You guys want to see something cool? And he got it out of his vault, brought it back with him, put it up on his Discord. This guy is serving 15 years in prison. Just had to get the joke in. Oh, sorry. Sometimes I can't read it. I can't. I'm slow on the uptake. This motherfucker got 15 years. I am never ever saying shit. What's up, Majin Blue Dream? But anyways, that last little bit was just about. He gave me $8 billion. That's how we already knew that I'm giving you 30 days to stop was bullshit. He gave me $8 billion 2 days ago. $8 billion after fucking up a UN school. $8 billion after destroying the last operating hospital. Now they're fucking trying to heal people out of fucked up shantytown clinics. Yeah, I'm a boomer, so I need my emojis or else I don't get it. Yeah. All right. I think we're good with that. I did want to. Does anybody give a shit about the Golden Globes? I sometimes I want to, because I feel like I like to call myself a movie head, right? I would like to think I'm a cinephile, but then whenever the Oscars and the Golden Globes come around, I'm like, I'm not. I think I'm just a normie. Complete Unknown, never seen it. Conclave, never seen it. Dune Part 2, I want to see it, just haven't seen it yet. Nickel Boys, never heard of it. Heard of it, haven't seen it. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Oh, no, I heard of it, but I've never seen it.
F-35s, fighter jets.
You can't see it. You can't
That's
see
what's
it.
up.
Right next to it, it can't see.
Thank you. That's what's up. Thank you so much. Smoke One Kenobi. It's 9 months. That's dope. I saw a lady from Beef One for a stand-up special. That's what's up. Oh, really? A Real Pain. Never heard of it. Anora. Never heard of it. Challengers. Heard of it. Haven't seen it. Amelia Perez. Never heard of it. The Substance. Really good. Saw it. Is that the first one out of this whole thing? Out of all this, I saw The Substance. Just want to take this moment. That's really good having you back on Left Face TV, Robo. I appreciate you. I'm back partly because you won't let me leave it. Like, when I said that last week, I'm like, oh man, I gotta stream now. He's gonna get it. He's not gonna let me live that one down if I don't. I appreciate the push, sincerely. Flow, Haven't seen, want to. Inside Out 2, whatever. I heard it was good. Memoir of a Snail, never heard of it. But looks like stop motion maybe. And I want to watch it now. Moana 2, haven't watched it. The Wild Robot, I did see. And I feel was really fucking good. Wallace and Gromit, Adventures Most Foul, did never heard of it. All the life you imagine. I'm Still Here, The Girl with the Needle, Seed of. I have not heard of any of these movies. Sing Sing, Queer, Conclave, The Apprentice. The Apprentice. Did I see that? The Apprentice. American Horror Story. Oh, who's that supposed to be? Now I want to see it. Damn. Did he win? Good. Good. Hey, Demi Moore did get best performance by a female actor in a motion picture for Substance. Good. So Substance didn't win the movie, but Demi Moore won a Golden Globe for the Substance. Well earned. Well earned. A Different Man, never heard of it. Heretic. Oh, that was a really good movie. Did anybody not like Heretic? Most Average Gamer 4. What's up? What's going on? I'm back. Appreciate you coming through. Best performance by a female actor in supporting role. Amelia. Man, this is winning awards. Why have I not seen it? Amelia Perez. Yeah, we can definitely talk about it. I actually liked Heretic way more than I thought I would, right? I was like, okay, yeah, let's check it out. And then something weird happened. I went like in this weird arc. Like I went from liking it to really being upset with the ending. Like, this is a stupid fucking ending, to really loving the ending, all within within hours of watching it. Because what I thought happened in Heretic was, without spoiling it for those who haven't seen it, I thought that they were doing a see, you just have to believe. You know what I mean? Like in the end, at the end of the day, faith in God is what saved her. And I was like, is that the fucking moral? Like, you just went through this whole movie with Hugh Grant doing his thing, and you ended with God saved. Like, what? And then I kept thinking about it, and me and Maneater kept talking about it, and I'm like, wait a minute, maybe that wasn't real. Or if it was real, it's an indictment on miracles, because why would he wait till that? Why would he wait till everybody's tortured and dead you know what I mean? Like, okay. And then all of a sudden I started fucking like, this is dope. I love this fucking movie so much. Best performance by an actor in a supporting role, The Real Pain. Kieran Culkin. I like him in this Apprentice. Not the Apprentice. Wait a minute. Oh, Jeremy Strong's in The Apprentice. Oh, this makes more sense. I thought that Jeremy Strong and Kieran Culkin were getting awards for Succession, which I don't know if Succession put out a season for 2024. So I guess that I don't know if that would make any sense. But because there's a clip out there where Jeremy Strong, when Kieran Culkin is announced as the winner, Jeremy Strong is like barely clapping and has a dead ass face, and people are assuming that maybe he was upset about it. Let me see. Challengers. Damn, another one. Original song, Amelia Perez. Wicked won best box office cinematic and box office. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of ooh, look at that. Shogun beat Squid Game. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, Shogun was good, don't get me wrong, but better than Squid Game? Interesting. Interesting. Hacks beat Abbott Elementary. I don't know how I feel about that. Better than The Bear. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Baby Reindeer. Oh, what is this? Best Television Limited Series. Baby Reindeer. Oh, is this the one where they she kidnaps no! She's a stalker. If you guys haven't seen Baby Reindeer, that's actually really fucking good. This is a good call right here. Hi. My name is Robo. And way back in the day, which was a Wednesday, but many moons ago in the before times, I had a show called Left Face. And so I forgive you if you don't remember me. Although I do find it weird because you still see me every week on Nerds of Culture. So let's see. Okay. Shogun got another award here. Okay, that's fine. Shogun again. Okay. Let's see here. Hacks. I don't know. I've never seen the hack, so I don't really know. Okay, that's deserved. That dude acted his ass off in that movie. True Detective Night Country. Haven't seen it. Baby Reindeer. Man, I'm telling y'all, if you haven't seen Baby Reindeer, do yourself a favor and watch that shit. That shit is actually really fucking good. There we go. Best performance by a male actor in a limited series. Colin Farrell for The Penguin. Well deserved. Look at that. Think about The Penguin. Hold on a second. This shit is wild. The Penguin. I can't. I don't see how he did this shit. Open image, a new tab. Look at this. I don't even see it. I do not see it. Maybe a little bit in the eyes? Nah, not even that. That is the best fucking makeup artist in prosthetics I've that's wild. Yeah, a little bit in the eyes. Ali Wong, Single Lady, best performance of stand-up comedy. Oh, yeah. This is the one you were talking about from Beef. Jamie Foxx. Why haven't I seen what? Have you all seen this one? Jamie Foxx, what had happened was? Is it good? I like Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx might be one of my favorite entertainers. He's badass fucking he's an actor like a mother. And his album. I think his album is underrated. I played the shit out that last album. Seth Meyers. Man, I gotta watch that. Jamie Foxx. All right, y'all. We are approaching the end. And before we leave, we're gonna watch some stuff first. Where is that thing at? Yep, Best Dressed. We're gonna watch that. And then, but there's some shorter ones we're gonna do. Here's this one here. That nerdy redneck. Hi, Papa. Yeah, I'm almost done. Dane Cook guy. So, I feel like you might be throwing spears, as they say, like you're trying to a little bit of ribbing there, huh? I loved Dane Cook. I like Nickelback, and I still think Dane Cook's the one tour he did that blew him up, and obviously he got less funny and got very problematic, but that shit was fucking hilarious. And whenever the whole world was saying, like, I don't understand how he got fun, how he got big, yada 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 yada, I was like nearly peeing myself. By the way, when I said earlier, I said back in the day, which was a Wednesday, that's literally a Dane Cook line. I stole that, and because I know everybody hates Dane Cook, I'm like, nobody. I say that all the time, and nobody ever knows it's Dane Cook. I'm waiting for the day somebody goes, "You watch Dane Cook?" I'm like, I used to. I dabbled.
A Dom DM. Get on your knees. So you got a 3. Okay, so you try to get on your knees. And you get really close, and you sort of stumble at the last minute. But actually, give me a performance check to see if you can recover. A 1. You open your mouth like a good little girl. And actually, I want you to give me a Constitution save so you can resist the little whips and chains. That's right. You do have 3 levels of exhaustion, so you will be rolling with disadvantage. You take 2 points of damage, and it feels you had 2 hit points left. Banana.
I like that a lot, Brennan. I think it was good little girl that said
Erica into whatever this fugue state is.
Yeah, that's right. Let's say a safe word amount of points for you. And that brings us to Brennan. A sub DM.
Feed will never recover.
As you enter the cavern, you see an enormous dragon. Fangs like spears, claws like swords. The beating of its mighty wings a hurricane. The dragon snarls, looking at you, and goes, "What are you gonna do to me? Oh, do you have bad spells ready? No, just because I ate a couple of virgins chained to the rock outside my cave. Please don't fuck me up with those big, great swords." But, dude, that's what the dragon would say. All right, roll initiative. Okay, give me an Arcana check to see if the dragon has a weakness. Nat 20. You have to fuck the dragon. All right. Is that what subs do?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
100%. Yeah, we'll say a charisma saving throw amount of points for you, Brennan.
That's good. That's good. You know, I've played D&D tabletop a couple times, and it was actually pretty good. It was a lot of fun, but I'm like, I would like to play like with somebody who's like next level, like somebody who's been like DMing their whole life or something. People like, use music and shit. If anybody knows somebody to DM like that, I want to be on that crew. All right, brain rot. Here we go. This is not Pop the Balloon, but the Elite X1 is putting us on game for best dressed today. And I think I really hope, right? Or else we're going to yell boo at Elite X1. If this is a serious show where they're just like literally critiquing fashion, I don't know. We'll have to think of a punishment for Elite X1. Hopefully these people are getting dragged while tied to the back of a motorcycle. Let's see. Rey Mysterio's son just got pump handle slammed by his ex. Consequences. I didn't say punishment. Consequences. I don't. We'll think about it. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Usually I skip the intro, but damn.
Hi everyone, my name is Star, and today I'm wearing my brand, House of Zuri. I made my outfit, and my boots are Azalea Wang from Shop Akira.
Hi everyone, my name is Herman Planck, one of the judges. Today I'm wearing Hugo Boss.
I don't care. All right, let's go. Contestant, round one. Here we go. Oh, this is the guy or a judge?
Very simple. Hi, my name is Prince Emeka. Today for brunch, I'm wearing a very simple blue suit from Paisley and Gray.
I like that color.
Michael Kors t-shirt, and I'm keeping it very simple with these shoes from.
Oh, I still don't care then.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. So, are you guys ready for this? This is a brunch, which it's one of my favorite things to do in Arizona, right?
Absolutely.
Is that a real thing to do?
Good. And you can always be outside. You can mix business with pleasure. Are you guys ready for brunch?
Yes, I'm excited.
Totally. Where are the mimosas?
Yeah. Are you ready for the first contestant?
I am.
Are you ready?
Bring it on.
He's one of those white people that only get red when they tan. Like he's an older dude, so he wants to he wants to tan. And I don't know what it is with boomers and tanning, but I feel bad for him because like some white people could tan, maybe their 10 times great grandfather was indigenous or something. Some people, they just like, hey, let's see how red we can get today.
Let's do this. Good. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
That's good.
So here's what they're gonna tell her. See how the pockets are sticking out right here? That means it doesn't fit her right, I bet. So you got these lines that are coming out from right here, and it's because these are too tight on her, and that's making the pockets stick out. It's also too tight up top. That's why the flap right here is like it's wanting to flap out. I bet you they say it's too small on her.
Can you introduce yourself for us?
My name is Mishna. I'm 23 years old, and I'm from Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix in the house.
Yeah.
So tell us about your outfit. Where did you get this from?
So I got this outfit from the infamous Fashion Nova. Me personally, I am more of a comfortable person.
Okay.
I wear more jeans, I wear more sweaters, but I really want to get outside of my comfort zone. And I feel like when it comes to brunch, I'm more based off of comfortability. So I'm the type of girl who likes to turn up, I like to dance. I can't pop, lock, and drop it in a dress. So I feel like the jumper is really comfortable. I feel like the corduroy is very much outside of what I normally wear. So I just wanted to try something a little bit more stylish.
Okay. I'm all about trying something new. I would say it doesn't give me a brunch vibe. When I think of brunch, I'm thinking of vibrant colors. I'm thinking about things that are fun. So if you did like a floral like jumper suit, that would have been better. But I think this gives me a little bit more of a coffee date kind of vibe than a brunch.
Okay.
Tracy, what do you think?
You're super cute.
Thank you.
I think that it just really depends. I think it's safe, but if you were going with your girls or, just hanging out a bit, it could work. But it's definitely safe, but I'm glad that you came out of your comfort zone. So while we're saying it's safe, it may not be for you. So thank you for the confidence.
I appreciate it. Well, thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
I really disagree with the two judges because when you walked in, I thought, oh my God, you're going to have so much fun. You look so comfortable in your outfit. It's very subtle. That's what I like. And also the layers of the jewelry. You didn't overdo it. The Probably the shoes are the focal point here, but overall, I think it's a very cozy feeling that I got when I look at your look.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Hey, so I agree with Herman. You look very comfortable, super cute. I love the color combination.
So, Ali, do they like drag him ever? Do they get at him?
The shoes are doing it. The accessories, very subtle though.
Right.
So if you're going out with like friends and you're actually trying to meet a guy, probably not the best outfit.
Right.
But you look cute.
Oh, thank you, guys.
I thought it was plain as hell. It didn't fit right on her, and it just looked like a giant brown corduroy thing. All right. All right, exactly. Yeah. I don't know. Everyone was like, "Oh, this is cute," and he didn't even give like good like fashion tips. You just gave me like, "Yeah, that looks good for brunch. You look like you're going to have fun." Yes. What are you doing? What's going on here? Like, I get it. Like, I get it, right? I get it. But no, I don't like it at all. What, those shoes with socks? No. The jacket is not the right kind of jacket. He needs to have it fitted more. I hate it. I hate the whole thing. Look, you don't wear dress socks with shoes like that in this kind of outfit. You look like you just forgot your pants. Like, I don't know where my pants are at. You know what? I'm just going out like this. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Let me see something. Wait, look at it. Damn it. You all saw that? Oh, man, no, too much. Watch. Hold on. There you go. Look at that. Oh, man. She's like, I cannot.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
How are you?
I'm good, yeah.
What's your name?
It's not loud.
Okay. Jeffrey, please tell us about your outfit. I'm curious. I'm very
Blur, what's up, Ernie?
So something that I really love is actually bending the gender normatives that we have.
Okay.
So the kilt, which is usually a very masculine piece, is usually seen as feminine now. So I really wanted to play with my own.
Nah, homie. Nah, not working it. Who was it? What I just saw it. Jon Stewart called it. That is not a kilt. That's a cheerleader skirt. That's like ooh, I'm a schoolgirl type shit. You know what I'm saying? No. And if you're gonna do above the knee shit, you cannot have honey bun biscuits for knees. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. My
own silhouette, which is, very broad shoulders, thin waist, stuff like that. And then accentuate my best qualities. Yeah.
Okay. I was not expecting it for lunch. I'm gonna tell you the truth. He threw me off a little.
The jacket's not good for lunch. The crew neck black tee is not good for lunch. The dress shoes with dress socks with a short skirt is not good for. This whole thing is doo-doo water, and it's not because of the skirt. It could be fashionable with a skirt. But the whole thing is just doo-doo water.
A little bit, You're showing a lot of legs.
Yeah, and that's cultural appropriation too. The disrespect.
It's a lot going on. So where did you inspiration? Where did you get?
I'm not gonna lie, the shoes and the socks really fucking bother me. Like they I'm bordering on angry.
Get everything from.
So I was inspired by A$AP Rocky on this one with his gala fit. So
I knew it. Oh, I should have called it. Hold on.
Like nice sort of kilt vibe with it, and then the jeans, and I was like, Do we really need jeans? Let's just try it.
Why not?
Yeah. So this is from J.C. Donaldson.
Okay.
The sweaters from.
One of my really good friends.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
amazing. Yeah. The sweaters from H&M, and then the kilt is from Jaded London. Yeah.
Okay. And the shoes.
You failed. You failed. That's an F. An F for effort. Okay? This looks dope. And by the way, it doesn't even need to be a skirt, a kilt, right? I feel like a kilt is kind of a cop out, right? If you're trying to bend gender norms, then why are you wearing a kilt? You notice what he said here. This is where you get even like good people, right? Even like good intentioned people, right? He wants to bend gender norms. Cool. I like it. Progressive. That's what's up. But then he has to go with a kilt with a jacket top. Okay, what gender is being bent here? We're doing cultural bending or something, but call it what it is then. If you're doing gender bending, call it what it is. Don't cop out and call it a kilt. It's a skirt, you know? And even if it was a skirt, you could still rock it like this. But your shit looks stupid. That's what it looks like. It looks dumb.
In the socks.
Yeah, just from Aldo. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, you threw me off. I'm not gonna lie. If you showed up to lunch,
my wife really is over here trying to get me to put Pedro Pascal up on the screen. You need to go to bed. That's what you need to do.
Now you won't see him. You'll just see the chrysanthemum. It'll be all right.
love the jacket. Love the jacket, and I actually love the pin.
Thank you.
But with everything that's going on, I don't know where, yeah.
That's fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
These shows are, why? They do the hour and 15. They Pop the Balloons the same way. They put out
35s,
hour-long shows.
Fighter jets.
You can't see it.
Lo Tigre! What's up, Cypher World? The tier 1 sub, 27 months. It's been a long-ass time, people. It has been a long-ass time. That's right. I'm back.
But again, when people show their personality, I love. Can you please? Listen, get it together. Okay? I'm going to have you, tell me what you think. Please tell me what.
She said no. Yeah, I'm back for good. Mondays and Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm sorry, not Tuesdays. Mondays and Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern. And of course, Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern with Nerds of Culture. You already know.
You want me to talk first?
Go ahead.
You guys, I think you would really look good in a club in London with that outfit.
Thank you.
You know,
No.
here in the US,
Look, this might be like I don't know if it's going to be too body positive, right? If we're talking specifically about fashion, right? Just fashion, I reject the idea that people can wear whatever they yes, wear whatever you want, right? But if you're trying to look good, I don't think every outfit looks good on every body type. Like skinny pants suit, right? With a skinny tie, trying to come out looking like John Wick or Justin Timberlake, I cannot do. I am too big of a guy. I will look silly. I will look like Into the Spider-Verse Kingpin. That's what I look like, right? And it probably worse. I'll look like however they draw Humpty Dumpty with them little ass legs, right? I got big legs, but if I'm accentuating my upper half, then it's gonna look little. It's no. This guy is too big to be wearing a coat like that. And his knees are just way too mountainous.
probably people gonna stare, laugh.
Let's look at it.
And, but I would love to see the jacket way more tailored.
There it is. Thank you.
You got a great body. Why don't you show it? You kind of cover it up. You make the skirt more a focal point, which I don't think that fits your personality.
I see.
So that's how I see it.
Thank you.
I'm ready.
I think I'm gonna cue you in, right?
I'm ready.
Listen,
I'm ready.
I like the size of the jacket actually that is oversized.
So you see
I
how
think it's
This how the cut, right? Like I get it, right? And when we're talking about gender, what is it? I bet you this dude's not gonna or I'm assuming is it's a kilt. It's a full body kilt, a manly full body kilt. Look, this is a dress, and you couldn't afford this dress in 8 lifetimes. That's what they'd say. But it fits. It's good. It goes with the body type. This dude over here.
I didn't expect it, and for me, I feel like the rest of it feels forced, right? Just doesn't feel like.
Good night, man eater.
Go to lunch, brunch. And
Yeah, it's a no for me, dog.
It just feels forced. It feels a little bit more customary. But what do you think?
I mean, you're really handsome, right?
Thank you.
I'm not feeling the skirt, the kilt. Okay. And then if I get past that, it's just the socks, the way they're sticking up.
Thank you. Yes.
No. And then I agree with I think a little bit more tailored jacket. The jacket is great. Love the color on you. You're the bone structure of your face is wonderful.
Thank you.
Skirt,
I
kilt,
would not for brunch.
big ass pant leg. It's still it looks like garbage.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me again? No, if I can, I like your guts, no glories, and to rub it into all the ones that, when you read about Instagram, about all the haters, I love it how you rub it into them, really.
Oh, yeah.
And my head's down for that alone.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Is that a skirt?
It's a kilt.
A kilt?
Kilt, yeah.
So where have you worn this to?
I've worn it to a few galas, yeah.
Have you worn it to brunch?
Nah.
Would
not
you
yet.
wear it to brunch?
I actually would, yeah.
Do you think they'll let you in?
You have to see.
Can I see the skirt?
Yeah, of course.
That's not a kilt.
So would you wear it without the jacket?
Oh yeah,
on?
yes it is. It's pleated over there on the side.
Because you're so muscular and you got on a skirt. It's the contrast is amazing.
It's cool, yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
It's very interesting. I'm not gonna knock it. I'm just not used to it.
I understand that for sure.
So
I'm getting homophobic vibes from her. She seems like the type that'd be like, I would never date a bisexual dude. I'm getting weird vibes from her.
yeah. Thank you.
And Star,
I'm speechless.
Star, right? I see what you're saying. It was just unexpected. So we're not laughing because it's bad, right? It was more like it just took us off.
Look, here's the deal. If you are taken aback and cannot hold your composure because a man walks in with a skirt, I'm not sure how qualified you are to be a fashion judge. I'm just saying.
Is that the Scottish?
Right?
I don't like the socks. It's
okay,
the
that's a
socks. Like maybe
Scottish
like
thing.
need something, but
Maybe
I just
higher?
no.
Yeah, maybe the more
socks,
traditional.
That is,
Yeah.
Is this
I feel that.
so? How do they usually have it?
So they'll usually have it more up to this part.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
And
do
also
that,
in a pattern
'cause-
similar to the kilt.
So you got shorts under this?
I do.
Oh, okay. Wow, this is interesting. yeah.
So yeah.
Now, is that a traditional kilt or this is a skirt that's meant to look like a kilt?
I would say they took the liberties and went with more of a shorter, so it really hit the
Yeah, because usually
top
it's a
of-
little.
Who's they, homie? Who's they? Just answer the question. If you got to say they, then it's not a kilt. Did the Scots do it? Did the Scots say they took some? No, you bought this at a design at a whatever the fuck and you bought a skirt. Okay, you bought a skirt. Own it. Your big ass does not need to be in a tight ass skirt with a tight ass shirt like that.
The lower.
here. So
And-
rather
and
than
the
down
fabric
here.
is totally
Yeah.
different. It's really heavy cotton normally.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
how I understand.
Definitely a
So this
conversation
is your
piece.
interpretation
Yeah,
of a
of course.
kilt.
Yeah.
So every time you go out, and whenever you want it, do people approach you?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
And
usually very positive. Like, oh man,
Yeah.
you're wearing
Don't-
this.
it's-
Yeah.
I
I mean,
promise you
because
we're
you got
being
the
positive. We're just
confidence
shocked.
like
Oh, no, of
crazy.
course.
Them
We're just
socks
shocked, and
is not
like I
it.
said,
I'm
the
not.
The
the
socks.
muscle with the skirt reminds me of dude from Moana.
Hey.
I think the shoes and the socks I've seen it done well. I've seen men wear it. I feel like this just gives me
I have to see it. I've never seen dress shoes with dress socks pulled up to your shins look good. That just gives I forgot to wear pants today.
More of a skirt vibe than a kilt vibe.
So would you say that's more the length?
Probably.
The
I would
length,
say
the
that,
material,
absolutely.
like, yeah.
Material is the biggest difference.
Correct.
In my opinion.
Thank you.
Thank
So,
you.
so
Yeah.
definitely, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Laughing into the mic, they ain't shit for that.
I'm gonna need you to get it together.
Yeah.
That was not nice.
I feel like
They
okay.
about to- the Scottish people about to come for
No,
her.
no, no, no,
That's-
no,
that's
no.
what's
They were
not
not.
it.
You
That
know
was
what?
too short to
Because
be
I feel
that.
like
Yeah.
that was an interpretation of
Yeah.
a kilt. It's not a kilt. It's a skirt.
It's a skirt. It was
That's
a skirt.
it. No,
It
exactly.
was a skirt. And the socks-
Exactly. Own it. That's exactly what I was saying. Like you're pretending like you're doing this brave thing, but then you're like you don't have the courage to just own it. I went and bought a skirt. It's styled after a kilt, and it's clashing with everything here. You know what I'm saying?
How do you call this in English? There's a term. If I would come in a boo-boo as an European, as an Austrian, yeah, exactly, cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
You know, there can be a good thing, but can be a bad thing.
Correct. And this is what I tell people. It's just like when people approach me and say, "Oh, can I wear African clothes?" Yes, you can, but talk to somebody that knows the culture and have them guide you. Don't just go copy a picture of what you think an African fashion should be.
I think, Emeka, we talked once
We've
before. I
talked
want to
about
put
this,
you
yeah.
into an Austrian lederhosen,
Correct.
you know, and you put me into traditional Nigerian outfit.
Correct.
So,
Yeah. Definitely interesting, you know, but again, ask somebody that knows, you know, so they can guide you. And I think that was just a skirt. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Is that what's up for the runway now? Pigeon toe, like walk, strut, pigeon toe, lean side, turn, return.
Hello. How are you?
Hey, yeah. That's a far cry different than try not to laugh. Hello. How are you? Welcome to the show.
Doing great. How are you?
I'm good. What's your name?
Haley Alverio,
Haley, where you from?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix. We get a lot of people from Phoenix today. Tell us about your outfit.
My outfit, the shoes are from Gianni Bini. The skirt is from Forever 21. The top is from Victoria's Secret. Purse is from Honey Embellishments. And then majority of the accessories are from a shop called Lovisa. And then the sunglasses are Ray-Bans.
Ray-Bans. Okay. Definitely. And this is brunch inspired, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is what I would wear to brunch.
Can I ask you a question? What is the thing on your head?
It is a sword.
A sword.
A cute little sword, yeah.
Tell us about that. What is that? What inspired that?
It's one of my favorite accessories to add on because it's so different and unique that it's just kind of just like a little statement jewelry. You know, earrings are fun, necklaces are fun, but a hairpin is not normal that you see in a lot of shows or people. A lot of people don't wear hairpins that I've seen, at least here in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
But it's just an eye-catching piece, and I like the sword because I thought it was cute. I thought it was cool.
Okay. I mean, it's good for brunch. I think the sword is just too much. Like the thing, just if I'm having conversation with you and that thing is just going, I feel like it would distract me.
Yeah,
So I
can
think
hear it hit my
everything without
earrings.
that would have
Hey,
just.
Emeka, it's a nice substitute for pepper spray. You know.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, I would definitely remove that. Or
That girl in the end reminds me of the principal on Abbott Elementary.
if you keep it, lose some of the accessory because you are very, very loaded right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely. What do you think?
I mean, can I see your eyes?
Of course you can.
I mean, she's going to brunch. You don't
Yeah,
need to see
I mean,
her
no, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I want to just judge it. I want to see it. Very pretty. I agree. I love the outfit. I don't like the, what did you say? The sword.
Yes.
and it is a little, because it comes across, it's already a lot. So, you know, maybe one belt or so, but I mean, the outfit's really cute. I love the purse. But I think that doing that, it kind of brings it just a little bit too much. And then the earrings are long, it's kind of hitting the shoulder. You know, it's a little bit too much, but I understand where you were going with it, but I would just tone it down just a little bit with the accessories.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, pretty.
I heard, well, back in my day, well, you wouldn't wear stuff like that. They would have names for you, you know. But you know, women these days, they do what they want, I guess. But you know, could it be me?
Hi.
Hello.
I couldn't agree with you more. It's
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the accessories, they make and break an outfit, and you had a little bit too much for me because each one of your accessories.
Because I'm from Germany and 72 years old, and I'm on this show that appears to be targeted to black people, but for some reason I'm here, and I will give you my opinion anyway. Yes.
Is beautiful, and is a conversation piece. But you will talk for 2 hours when you just talk about your accessories. So tone it down a little bit. Half of it would still be plenty. You're beautiful. You were very color coordinated. I love the purse. I probably would have lost the sunglasses because you have beautiful eyes and everything. So just focus on.
It's brunch, homie. It's outside. It's sunny, right? That's where she's going. She's at brunch, you know, eating outside. It's sunny.
The true you, and you're already beautiful yourself. You don't need to dress up totally with too many accessories.
Got it.
Thank you.
Don't be too fashionable. Don't come here to a fashion show for YouTube and put on fashion. That's 3 for this show. God damn it.
Hello.
Hello.
So you said that's like your thing, right? So
Yes,
you,
I do like the hairpin.
okay. And I'm not against people having like their own personal touch. So maybe the placement of it, maybe if it was like in the back, just because you have a lot going on, maybe one chain, waist chain, maybe one,
yeah.
not two of the same size. The purse is perfect, but I see like a pattern like all chains. Was that what you were going for?
Yes.
Okay. I don't mind it. It's just a lot.
Okay.
So I would just tone down the accessories a little bit. Everything else looks good. I like the brown on your skin tone. But yeah, maybe the placement of it, because right now it's just going boom, boom. It's having its own conversation in your hair right now. So maybe if it was like somewhere else where I spot it and then I'm like,
Yeah, that was great. All right. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. See? That guy's in the back being like, idiot. Let me show you how to do this shit. Okay. All right. Let's go. I know when that dude went back there with that skirt and the thing, he says, that's what I was going for right there. God damn it. I knew I shouldn't have borrowed my dad's jacket. Oh, God damn it. Oh, it's another one. Look at this. Fresh. So fresh and so clean. Hold on. I went too far. Let me tell you something right now. I'm gonna make a deal with y'all. If any motherfucker on this panel says anything negative, this dude better get praised all the way down. If he say anything negative, I'm cutting off. Illustrated Youth is hating being on this show.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for the.
I will allow them one because I don't want to be a liar. I don't know if this is good for brunch. Like, I think this is a good dinner, maybe a travel outfit. You know, if you want to kill it on the plane. I don't know if it's. I'll allow that one guy. Anything else? Cutting it off.
For the warm welcome, appreciate that.
That was an entrance.
Absolutely.
Tell me, what's your name and where you from?
My name is Doyen Adewale, but everyone just calls me Doc.
Okay.
From Lagos, Nigeria, but I reside in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doc, please tell us about your outfit, where you got everything from, and the inspiration.
Absolutely. So shout out to Black women designers, first and foremost. I am wearing Crochet by Maja. She hails from North Carolina. She brought me out there, model for her brand, and yeah, just want to represent her amazing craftsmanship. I'm also wearing Zevelyn Jean. She's a female designer, Black as well, based out in Los Angeles, and her design
Representing.
is one of a kind. And so I want to pay homage to her skill and represent her today.
I have to say, like, when I was in college, we used to play this peacocking game, right? When we go out. Like, how many people, when you go out, how many people can remember you at the end of the night, right? And this is how you do it, is if you want to be seen, right, and be remembered at the end of the night, this is how you do it without overdoing it.
Yeah.
I like that you didn't go overboard with the accessories.
Yeah, one wrist piece, a chain, that's it. Because I feel like the jacket itself is a big ass accessory. But let me tell y'all something. I still stand by what I said earlier. Not everybody can do this. He's a fucking super tall, super fit dude. Who's, you know what I mean? He's got, not everybody can do this. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out there with a beer belly, you know what I'm saying? in an outfit like this.
Definitely, you'll be a conversation, topic at the end of the night. Did you see that guy that was wearing? That's how you do it. So again, for brunch, it works.
Absolutely, I appreciate that.
Nah,
Yeah.
I think you can rock this, Cypher. I think you can rock this. You don't got a beer belly anymore.
My thought behind it is just be unforgettable. Right, we're brunching in LA
Something,
and
yeah.
making a statement, and you never know who's there, and so
Correct.
yeah, appreciate that.
Talk to me.
Well,
This bitch. This bitch. That well.
wanted to say something, but honestly, I mean, just been in fashion for as long as I have. Those pants are so amazing.
Zevelyn Jean, yeah. she
So
looked
amazing.
My bad, auntie.
You're definitely walking in and commanding the attention. And like you said, remembering you at the end of the night. I mean, I would like to see that at brunch. I mean, it's different. It's definitely more fashion forward, and a lot of people can't do it.
Right.
But your personality is screaming, so I think that it works.
It's screaming, my personality. Thank you, I appreciate that. That's a new one, love that. Thank you.
All I can say is I'm jealous.
You're jealous.
Absolutely, because your personality.
You don't want those pants?
I love them. I dig them. The whole thing, the whole outfit, the accessories. He's just has enough accessories on him that complement the rest of it. That's why accessory is an accessory, you know. And then together with his personality, I never can look.
His personality, his voice, his smell. What are you doing later? Yes, I will pay you.
Look so cool. That's why I'm jealous. You nailed it.
Thank you, I appreciate that. You got it. I'm gonna style you one day. We'll get you right.
Ooh, you look fun.
Appreciate that.
What's that?
This is some fabric that I found in
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right about that. There was some strategy behind that. It's like, if anybody else says something, you hate black women. That's all I know.
I put together a scarf, add a little pop of color.
Okay, very innovative.
Absolutely.
Add a little pop of color, my guy. Do you not see your jacket?
I like it.
Thank you.
I really do.
Means a lot.
Can I feel that?
You can, yeah, go crazy.
Oh, that feels good.
Yeah, it actually feels good, super warm.
It does.
And,
It feels really good.
He's way too excited, homie. This guy, he's like, man, I wish Nope was real. I mean, Get Out. Man, I wish Get Out was real. Ah!
I see your shoes.
Yeah, these are Mark Nason's. The Dragon, they have a blue leather interior. I
Those
just love the
shoes are
bronze
so
color.
sick.
Yep. These are pretty old, but kept them in decent shape.
Nobody else can do it like you.
Energy.
Literally nobody. Like, put this outfit on somebody else,
One-on-one.
and they're gonna look crazy.
Yeah, that's a style.
Did you style it like that, the scarf? You
I
did?
did.
that?
Oh yeah,
That's amazing.
absolutely.
Wow. Great
It looks.
job.
That's
Thank
very
you.
innovative.
Yeah.
You look good. Very different.
Right.
Very. Don't try this at home. You look good. I love it.
She said it. She knows. Don't try this at home. Like, look, hey, I just want you all to know because you know what else it is, by the way. It's attitude. And that shit matters. The way he's carrying himself, the way he's talking, the way he's like, y'all couldn't tell me shit anyway, so you better tell me something positive because you're going to get laughed at. Like, if you come out there not sure of yourself or like bad posture and shit like that, it's not going to be the same thing.
Take a little bit of risk in fashion.
And
So
how much?
thank you for that.
$1,000 for you to wear that. The whole
Let's do
outfit.
it right now.
I don't have the waist. He's got probably a 32 waist, and I'm
Don't
my
do it.
waist-
We will laugh at you because you would not pull it off.
I might look better in the kilt.
And that's what fashion is about, making it your own, you know? So find something that works for you and make it your own, and you killed it, you own it.
Forget
So,
you at a brunch, that's for sure.
so definitely, yeah.
Energy.
All right. Get off his dang. Wow, that's the longest conversation. Let's see. Oh, I like it. I like it. I think girl in the black hat, I think she's going to have something negative to say, maybe. Let's see. Oh, that's an accessory. I thought it was a tattoo. That's a titty accessory. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a necklace. It's an M hanging down there. I see it. All right.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Good to
Oh,
meet
she
you.
seemed
Listen,
older.
introduce yourself.
My name is Mika. I am a fashion stylist and an online boutique owner.
Shout out to you.
Yes,
Tell us about your outfit and where you got everything from.
absolutely. So my clutch, I have no idea. I'm just gonna be honest. It's pretty old. The rings are from everywhere. Shein, thrifted. The blazer that I
So basically, she's saying that her entire outfit was made by small Asian children getting paid 5 cents a week. That's what she's announcing to the world.
turned into a dress is from H&M. The cashmere wool coat, I thrifted. What else? The stockings, Amazon. The shoes are from Fashion Nova.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, in Arizona where it's not too hot, right, and not too cold, I like it because you can take the.
Did he say in Arizona where it's not too hot and not too cold? What? What? What?
You know, the jacket off, you know, if it gets a little bit warm. I really like it. I think I keep thinking if the shoes are a little bit too big for you.
You know what? Listen, I be twerking in these. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't twerk the elastic out of them. Let's, you know. I'm gonna just be real. So that's what's up with that.
Sure
I still look
enough.
good, though.
Listen, you did it. You look amazing.
Thank
I
you
just
so
think when
much.
you walk around, the shoes look like it's a little bit too oversized for
It
you.
is. And it's
Yeah.
just this right one. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
We keeping it real, right?
Other than that, I really love the outfit, and I
Thank
can
you.
tell that you're a stylist. So definitely, other than the shoes, I think you did well.
Thank you. You look good too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi.
I had to sit up for this one. Even with the shoes, you look absolutely.
That's twice now. I don't know why I felt like maybe because I think she's got RBF, you know. So like, I received the RBF. I took it personally, and I think I've been mean to Auntie for like no reasons, and I apologize.
Absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Killed this. I mean, I don't have anything bad to say. In Arizona, if I saw you walking down the street, I'm coming over to talk to you to figure out who you are and what are you doing here. So yeah, amazing job.
What do you mean? What are you doing here? Arizona is soon to be the fashion capital of the world. Okay.
No, it's not. They're lying to themselves.
Arizona
right
is
now.
fashion.
So if I saw you today, I'm coming over to see what's going on.
Thank
period.
you. If
So-
I saw you too, I would definitely come step and talk to you
Hey,
as well.
we
you
can
look
be friends.
really amazing.
We're friends. Yeah. Okay. Good job.
Hi, Mika. How are you?
Fantastic. How are you?
When you walked in, I thought, oh my God, she means business.
What was that? What did she did not want to look at him or something?
Always.
Love it.
Standing on it.
I love the
The
over.
heel says it.
The over.
The heels say I've been standing on business, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry.
oversized jacket. I love the cashmere. I love your vintage purse. You're a little bit too. It's a little bit too crowded for me up here. You have so many conversation pieces, and I think what we have seen all evening now is that you guys are all overdoing it on the accessories.
You guys? Did this motherfucker just say you guys? I need a little button like you have, Ernie. I need a button like, what do you mean, you guys? You people in your accessories, just...
But each one of them is beautiful.
Thank you.
Take half of them away, and it still looks stunning.
Fabulous. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm such a maximalist, but I will definitely take that advice. Thank you.
Hi. When you came out, I did a little dancey dance, because, girl, you ate.
Yeah, the exaggerated swagger.
So good. Oh my God. Like, thank you, babe. You too. I'm obsessed. There's nothing wrong.
All right, let's go. All right. Ladies, gentlemen, and MBs, that is the show. That is it. That wraps the first stream back of 2025, 8 p.m. Mondays and Fridays. I will be right here. I'm gonna keep them short. We're gonna keep it snappy. 2.5 hours. I'm trying to think of a theme. If you guys have any ideas, I'm trying to think of a theme for Mondays, like what I'm gonna do on Mondays, because Fridays is gonna be a week wrap up, right? So everything that hit through the week, we're gonna talk about it on Fridays, and so now I need to figure out what I want to do on Mondays. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. For y'all who showed up. I wouldn't have blamed you if you all hadn't. I was like, man, I've been gone for so long. So I imagine 1 or 2 people show up. But love it. Love it. I appreciate y'all being here for real. I will see you all again on Thursday, Nerds of Culture. And then again on Friday, 8 p.m. Stay tuned for next year's stream. Friday, I swear. Take care, everyone. I love you all. Take care of everyone and take care of yourself. Bye.